So there have been some changes in your program as well. I want to talk about InvisibleSpeed because a lot of people were shocked when this partnership happened between you and JQ, because if there are two complete, total opposite personalities, it's you and JQ, right? So a lot of people were like, this isn't going to work. And I'm like, no, it's going to work because you have the patience of Job to deal with JQ. Maybe talk about that, because you was, I don't know how involved you are in InvisibleSpeed now. I know you're selling the books and you're involved. I know things are kind of backed off on the course a little bit because obviously he's busy. But how was it working with Joseph and the InvisibleSpeed? And maybe tell people how beneficial you think that in getting maybe the book and doing this is for people and who are who want to make their racing better.
Yeah, well, I mean, what I appreciate most about Joseph is him willing to be putting out all this content and information, and the book is the best resource I think that we have right now in RC, just for learning setup and just getting into the mind of an engineer that has developed his own cars, and just gives you great ideas of what you can make changes, what those changes should do. And I really appreciate that he's done that. And then the videos that he makes, minus words that he uses sometimes, are great resources and information. And so obviously I don't agree when he goes off on tangents, but overall his message of being able to helping people, I really appreciate that and have no problem helping with that.
Yeah, I mean, did it help you as well? Did you learn from the book and learn from him?
Yeah, for sure. Because like I would get stuck in setup rut, I would call it. I'd start setting up my car, get it good for myself, and then kind of very small deviations from there. But then it's like that's where I'm stuck. And so if we go to different tracks, sometimes I won't try something because I'm like, it didn't work at this last race, or I haven't tried that in so long, I'm just not willing to try it. But then when you open the book and you see like what he says it's going to do, and it's a little bit different than how I thought it worked, okay, maybe I'll try it again. Or at a couple events that he was at, the Silver State a couple years ago, he watched my car. So having somebody that can watch your car, that knows what they're doing and make some suggestions, and there were things I hadn't tried in years, and they worked great. And so then you build that trust of he knows what he's doing, knows what he's looking at, and yeah, just trying new things and kind of opening up the setup window again.
Yeah, JQ is a very brilliant person, but he's also a very confusing person. That's the best word I can use for it. He's even though I worked with him for many years, I've learned not to let him piss me off too much, but he still gets under my skin now and then. But I've learned to do it. But man, I think I believe that JQ one day will get the credit for what he's done for RC racing. I know he says he doesn't want it, but even though he likes to talk about what he's done, but what JQ's done with that book, and two books, because they're both great books, and no matter what you think about the guy, you may not like him, you may not like his what he says and all that stuff, but the knowledge in those books and the knowledge that he has, it doesn't matter. It applies. And I tell people all the time, instead of spending $100 on, I don't know, whatever, silly stuff, spend $100 on the book, get some knowledge, learn, go watch his videos. If he gets the course is brilliant, but the course, it's a hard sale, right? Because it takes time to people to sit down and do it. But people have benefited from the course. I know he was deeply involved in that as well. I think if anybody wants to really improve their RC game, there's no other product out there that will help you more than getting knowledge. And that's what that book is full of, knowledge. So shameless plug. Are you still selling them at lutzinator.com?
Yes, except for the last couple of weeks actually sold out, and he's having more made, I think, at the moment. So probably sold out for about a month.
Yeah. So that's good. Sell out. I need to get another one. Mine got this, not that I read them, but I've heard JQ say it. I'm not worried about setup. I just want to have fun on the track. But if you are, I think it's for any racer at any level. Get that book, carry it with you, take it with you, because you'll be flipping through it and trying to look for things, and put your head down and read it, because that's what's going to make you faster. Learning how to set up your car and do things like that.